Ah, Noblested, the town where every day is yesterday. Yes, some may say that theirs is a community stuck in the past. But one man's dark ages is another man's time-honoured tradition. And what are traditions, if not things we're still doing? Oh, it really makes you think.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Students are reminded to find themselves.
Whether you're just getting up or just getting in, it's sure to be difficult. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we try and make whatever you're doing a little bit easier and a little bit noisier.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Now taking students for night school. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Student protests continued to rage in the Music College at Mitten today. Asked for their thoughts, feelings or demands, one student had this to say. "I don't know really. Someone told me we're waiting to see an enormous bassoon. Is that not right?" More on that curious bassoon later in the show.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Ask questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
It's time for a review of the most popular cartoon on campus. Yes, that's right, the Bureaucrats. This week, I'm reviewing the Bureaucrats. Yesterday, Mittens, the cat, found an outrageously obscure bylaw just in time to delay a civil case another 10 weeks. Now, I don't understand the justice system at all, but I do understand drama, and those cats have it. 5 cat paws out of a possible 5.
Hard work may or may not pay off. Education is non-refundable. Students are reminded to set reminders. Asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
New from Smell My Cash. Being a student is hard enough. The least we could do is give you loads of money. Smell My Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back, but that's future use problem.
There's a fly in here. is, please drink some water. Thank you. Staff are reminded to care about students.
Remarkably, we actually have a follow-up on the story of the enormous bassoon. It seems as though the crowd have got their hands on an inflatable and, indeed, enormous bassoon. I'm a little lost for words, if I'm perfectly honest with you listeners. Was this planned all along, or was it sourced after our segment aired? Just so many questions. They'll have to wait, I suppose. Until next time, I've been Felicity Bellbottoms, speechless on Campus Radio.
Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Students are reminded to find themselves. Asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Research project complete. Aren't you clever? We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good day, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and welcome to the show. On my drive-in this morning, I was speedily overtaken by a car full of whippersnappers, pipsqueaks, and good-for-somethings. I couldn't tell what they were chanting, but it certainly did look like fun. So today, only partly because I've got nothing else planned, I thought I'd pay tribute to those young people by telling you a few stories from my glory days.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. End of year is approaching. it's too late to start trying. Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End of year results published. Now.
For those of you who don't know how I spent my formative years, I was born, bred and buttered right here in 2 Point County before attending what was then called 2 Point University. I think it's still called that now, but it was then too. Right, top drawer anecdotes coming up, but first, here's another toe tapper.
The academic year is now over. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. It's not your year, it's just another year. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
When it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from chicken sandwiches to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar. I was said to be mostly cheese by the end of term, and you know, I think they were right.
Would campus intruders please not come in? The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
The realm of Charlie has been overthrown by the evil Green Cruiser. From the Bay of Gravy to the Giblet Caves, this once succulent land has been turned a putrid green. There is only one who can save us now. Meat Wizard!
Explore a world of legend and lamb chops in Meat Wizard, Return of the Salami Sorcerer. Only on the Bungle Button Master, where the games be happening.
Congratulations. Research project complete. frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Campus intruders, please not come in. Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. One summer, some friends and I headed north on a fisherman's pilgrimage to Tumble. I tell you, there's no freedom like it. Just a group of mates, their matching bucket hats, and a case of antique fishing flies. Pure bliss.
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. Please not come in. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but the young Hawthorne was something of a prankster. Yes, once at school, the gang and I bought several thousand soft drawing pencils, and in the swapped them with our school supply of much harder standard issue pencils. I only wish you could have seen the look on Mr. Featherbridge's face when he tried taking registration the next morning. Oh, the man was livid. Unfortunately, 2 of the boys were expelled for breaking and entering. Don't trespass, kids.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Students should check in before trying to learn. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Congratulations. Research project complete. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. transferable. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
Thanks for joining me on a lovely walk down memory lane. Before we go, I just wanted to remind you that glory days aren't just for the young amongst us. In truth, there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you, at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Bungle Kitty Litter, the litter tray that'll make your critters day.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. university gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. A test announcement, not a real announcement. Research project complete. Aren't you clever?
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County so you didn't have to. Today's topic, would Jasmine Odyssey be cooler if she was less popular? I didn't want to spoil it for you, but the answer is yes. Here's a pretty niche favourite of mine from an act I cannot even pronounce the name of. It's pretty challenging stuff. Check it out.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Man, I hear a lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative student chat, there's something I've got to say. Sure, cheesy gubbins are, well, fine. But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs, the snack that's made from real naturally expired insects. You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that, but I really appreciate the subtle taste. They do take a few months to arrive, but personally, I think it's worth it.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. It's not your year, it's just another year. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
Now, it's time for a student story about a bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us? I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hogsport, where for generations local students have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But sadly, the sweetness ends here. The machine that fills the donuts with delicious fruity mixtures, such as red and green, has been suffering from jam rot and finally went out of commission today. To honour the machine, the bakery is serving donuts filled with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is one of poignancy. A fitting farewell to a fine confectionery friend. Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Students are asked not to ask questions.
At Bungle, we know what young people want in a motor vehicle. Independence. Fun. Woohoo! Wheels. Beaver from Bungle. The car that puts the E in freedom.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Campus intruders, please not come in.
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months. But frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible. I don't want the crowd ruining it and taking us from a cool underground scene to something bland and mainstream. In fact, my dream would be pretty much no one listening at all. Just me, talking to myself, for myself, all day. Now that would be pretty excellent.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Campus intruders, please not come in. students should pretend that they're listening. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The academic year is now over.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio. This is Harrison Wolf, and I will be your host of this little sonic get-together. This is the party within the party, the sandwich and the lunchbox, the thing in the thing. I'll think of some words, and we'll be right back.
End of year results published now. students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Announcement. The timetable is now live.
In the news today, local film star Roderick Cushion is in a spot of bother after he was photographed throwing a bagel at some photographers. It's pretty bad luck that those freelance photographers were in his bathroom at the exact moment he decided to start flinging bagels. I mean, what are the chances?
Plagiarism is not a belief system. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Return to the hospital. Thank you.
I've lived in Two Point County for more years than I can remember, but every now and then I still hear an expression for the first time. This morning, I bumped into Ricky Hawthorne, and after a nice chat, He says, time to see a man about a dolphin. I have no idea what it could mean. Don't tell me, though. That man's an enigma, and I choose to keep him that way.
Students are asked not to ask questions. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? I hate it here!
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember?
Harrison Wolf, talking the days away on 2 Point Radio. We got a lot more radical radio for you today. There will be music, there will be speaking, and if we're lucky, we'll have some county-shaking news that'll make us see life differently. Forever. But first, I gotta find my pencil. Wish me luck.
Students are reminded to find themselves. Campus intruders, please not come in. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The academic year is now over. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn.
I had a pretty sweet segment lined up for you, but my producer is waving his arms at me through the glass. Yep, waving back hasn't seemed to help much. I'll see what he has to say while you listen to my new favorite song.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. There's a fly in here.
Sorry about that confusion. It was nothing serious. My producer just had certain opinions about the content I had planned. I like being censored as much as the next guy, but little did they know. Pain is the last refuge to the so-called undesirable thought. It's a party up there, and boy, is it a fun one.
The more you revise, you've been revising. administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
That's it for today's show. I don't know if it's been a classic, but who am I to say? These things need to marinate in the passing of time. Only then will we know if today was a classic day. Who knows? Maybe what I'm saying right now is making or breaking the show. Have I just ruined it? What about now? Trippy. I'll be back for more radio in the future.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is now over. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, narrating your coming-of-age story in all its awkward post-adolescent glory. Here's a song that perfectly captures the mood.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.